Hi there, I just wanted to just do a little video to show you the posters I've got, and I'll probably quickly show my TV as well, where I watch my films. So these are all my posters I've got up at the moment. I'll show these in a bit more detail in a moment. These are frames I got from HMV. They're 40 by 50 centimetres and they're about £13 each. They're quite thick wood there, so it's not the best quality available, but to fit the posters, so I might as well get some. This was a poster, this Charlie Chaplin there, the kid, which I got about 2 or 3 years ago. Actually might be longer than that. And he's just been sitting around one of the posters. Luckily, he's not got damaged. So I thought, I want to frame that. Now I've got this room sorted, so I look on HMV and I found the right frames. So each time you get a frame, you get a free poster, so trying to choose what you want. Now I was lucky because every time I went and got some more frames, they seemed to have some different posters in, so I was able to get the thing I wanted. So this was the first one I got, one of the first ones I got actually, Frankenweenie. Then we got Avengers, The Hobbit. There was 2 of those, that was the better one. The other one had Martin Freeman on. We got the Dark Knight Rises, we see Bane. So there's the small ones. I did have another one I wanted to get framed, which was Breakfast at Tiffany's. For some reason that was a slightly different size. It was too big for the frame. And I also got a poster of The Big Bang Theory. That was free as well, but I've not framed that because I'd rather frame these ones. So I may get a frame for that down the line, and that can go in that gap there. So say the frames are alright, just basically bit of perspex, wooden frame, and then a bit of board at the back which you take off with these little push down clips, and then it's a clip in. And they're quite nice because they haven't got any gap around there, so it fits in there perfectly. Now this is one of the 2 large frames I got. Now I went to HMV in Merry Hill, so these are the ones from the Bowling Birmingham, and I was looking for frames for 2 of these big posters I've got, which I've found out, say the ones I've got sort of stored away, and I was looking for something to frame these in. They had the larger versions of these frames, about I think 20 quid each, but because I wanted 2, I didn't want to be paying 40 quid, so I'd spend £65 on those 5 frames altogether. I saw their value ones. Now, as you can see, the wood is a lot thinner around the edges, and it almost felt like it was going to break when I opened them. So they're not really the best quality, but I only wanted 2, so I thought, well, 20 quid, you can't go wrong for 2 frames. So this was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster. Now I got that when I bought the DVD years ago, so from Second Sight, same one who've released the Blu-ray, and there's a little coupon inside to send off for this poster. Can't remember if I had to actually pay for it, but eventually came, so that was one I wanted to get framed. As you can see on these though, there is a slight gap around the bottom and the sides, so although they're the standard size posters, the frame seems a little bit bigger, so as you can see they don't fit in perfectly. I probably would have had that issue, to be fair, if I'd got the same ones as those, but that's got a white surround, so it's not too bad. It's not too obvious that there's a gap around the sides. It's not lined up perfectly because, as I say, these frames aren't particularly brilliant, so it's awkward to put them in straight. So a bit more gap there at the top and the bottom, but it's not completely noticeable anyway. And I didn't want to take them apart again because I felt they were going to break, and at least they're in the frames. So there's that one, and then the other one I found out, again I've had this quite a while, it's Ghost in the Shell. Again, same size poster, there's a slight gap again round there. It is in there straight, but it's probably not in the middle exactly, but again it's not too bad as it's quite a light colour poster anyway. So that one. So I have got some other posters, a couple have got damaged. I've got some Simpsons posters which I'm not too bothered about framing. I've got some other ones which I need to sort out, and then I'll have to find somewhere to put them. I have got space there behind that door. Door's almost shut anyway. The only issue is getting banged by the door, but if I put a door stop there, then I should resolve that problem. So that's all the posters. So I might look for some more, but say not too bothered at the moment, because it's quite expensive to keep buying frames, and there's not too much out there I really want in posters. I'll quickly show you the room I watch films in. It's a little bit messy at the moment, so I'm just going to use the rest of the wood there to build some shelves in that corner to tidy up stuff for those game controllers, and get those whiteboard cases and put those books on better shelves. So up there I've got some sort of collectible stuff. I've got Wallace and Gromit mug, Only Fools and Horses FOP, and I've got some of the stuff there. A little artist model I got from the works. Always wanted one of those, and thought I'll get a small one there. Some Guinness things I've got quite a lot of Guinness memorabilia. They used to do a postal thing where you could sign up and they'd send you different things in the post. A little M&M thing I've had a while, don't know where I got that from. Yoshi, some skulls I got from Maplin a couple of Halloweens ago. The car thing, model car, the Mercedes-Benz, which I took out of the collector's edition of Gran Turismo. Some little soft toys there. Just put them up there. I've got some little sack boys. The three small ones are keyring ones, but I've just taken the keyring loop off and left them there. And there's a larger one. Little Princess Peach or Princess Daisy. Little car thing I got free from somewhere. And then also stuff there. Isha Mouse, Bird's Eye Bear, Charmin, PG Tips, a monkey. And also over there, as you can see, taking him out of the box, but I've got Alexander the Meerkat and a Wile E. Coyote, and they some books there. I've got posts there which I want to frame, but unfortunately it's got damaged. Some magazines, Sight and Sound, and Amateur Photographer. And then it's my TV. It's a 50-inch Samsung 3D TV, and there's a Blu-ray player for it. Although I'm not using it as a Blu-ray player, I'm just using it for the surround sound. Skybox, that's Sky Plus. 1 terabyte HD box. PS3, Wii, which I don't really use that much. Some charging stuff. Some aerials, wires which I need to tidy up. So I've got the PlayStation Eye, or whatever you want to call it, camera on the top. Just got some DVDs, Blu-rays for games there, some controllers. Table which I use to store stuff on. I've got, say, the 2 rear speakers. There's one there and this one there. Just tied the cables round a bit there because they're quite long, and I don't want them all stretching over the floor, although they are at the moment, and I'll keep tripping over them. And I've got the gaming chair there with a Logitech, I think it's a G35 wheel. Play seat that is. I think that probably was about 800 quid altogether, cost me. It's been in this room a while because it used to be a bedroom, so when I get round I'll start using that again, play Gran Turismo. And there's my guitar, which I've had again quite a while, which I need to start to learn how to play again. And there's my seat I sit in to watch films. So it's quite dark when I've got the lights off. The windows there, the blinds. I think there's a little gap at the bottom, but sort of night time it's not too bad because it's not too noticeable. And there's a couple of things there, frame stuff I've got to put on the wall. That's a signed set list I got by band. And then there's a subwoofer there, that Gran Turismo case thing there. There's the phone which is not connected, and my Wii balance board there. So this used to be my bedroom, so bed was along that, well, bed was on that wall, obviously coming forward, facing forwards. And then where I've got that there, that was the TV. So it wasn't really the best place, but it was the only place it would fit. And I could only get a 15-inch screen there. They would just about fit, but now I've got my TV here, so it's a lot more room. So I kind of wish I'd got a 65-inch screen now, and if I was buying the TV now I probably would get a 65-inch because I've got more room there. But you know, what's seen by it, it's not too bad. You know, 50-inch is quite big anyway, actually very big. So I mean, oh, hang on, the camera's got me blurry there. That's better. So I mean, it looks very good anyway. And because I've got the TV here now and the seat, it's easier to watch 3D movies on. Because where it was before, I'd sit in the end of the bed and I was at an angle and I couldn't really see the screen properly. So that's it. So this has been newly carpeted and painted. And then over there I got my games. There's some Wii games there, some GameCube, some PS1 games. Although I haven't got a PS1, I do play them on the PS3 sometimes. A couple of cases of Vita games there, and then the PS3 games there in the corner. So I say that 2 white bookcases will be going out, and the wood I used for the shelves downstairs will be used to build some more shelves there. And then all these books I've got stacked up there can then go on there properly. I'll quickly show you this as well. I've got this, I need to find somewhere to hang it because there's not actually any hangers on there. This is a Nottingham Elm Street, some film cells there. I had that from HMV, the Pure Point scheme. I used my points to claim that. See, and it's got the certificate of authenticity on the back, and it's numbered. I believe that's actual proper film cell from that original print, but I don't know, that's not actually say it is, but I presume it is genuine to some effect. But there's no hook on it, there's nowhere to hang it from, and because this is plastic I can't put any nails on there because it'll break it. So I'm hoping I can find some way to hang this up. So if you've got any ideas how to hang this up or how best to display this, leave the comments in the box below, and I might get this on the wall sometime. So that just controllers there and things like that. Okay, so that so a quick look at that. The other room there is my bedroom. I've got some postcards on the wall, just some little small postcards in glass clip frames, which I may show in the video. I've got about 100 of them all together, probably more. I just need to hang them rest on the wall, and I need to get some other clips because the clips I've got at the moment are too big and they don't hang on the clips very well and they keep falling off. So I'll get some more clips. So once they're all up, I'll give you a look at those. And there's just a corridor with where the posters were. So yeah, that concludes this video. If you got any questions or any comments, please leave them below or send me a message. If you don't know to subscribe to me, please hit unsubscribe. And if you like the video and you want me to keep doing them, then please leave a like there. And until my next video, thank you for watching.